Attraction is not about tricks or masking or pretending to be someone else. Instead, there are authentic strategies you can use in your 30s and 40s to become far more attractive on your dates and help people to feel really excited to see you again. If dating is a priority to you, create the time and flexibility so that you can feel relaxed when you first meet. Instead of running yourself ragged trying to get to dates and then ending up feeling stressed or tired, you know what? Create that flexibility in your schedule. Arrive early, take a seat, grab a drink, and you're going to come across as immediately more relaxed. Remember, if you can tune into that feeling of excitement about the possibility of getting to know someone instead of the dread of, this is kind of another interview, it's going to change how your dates feel. Often when we think about having a great date, we think, what questions should I ask? What's the best question I can ask to them? You have all the conversation material you need right in here. It's just that at this present moment in time, you're probably over-filtering and judging a lot of what you have to say as, oh, that's not interesting, it's not good enough, I can't say that, or why I want to talk about myself. Sharing about you builds trust, it helps the other person to open up as well, and gives them intrigue and a reason to be excited to get to know you more. Most people's best qualities aren't immediately visible or recognizable. You're going to need to articulate them clearly on your dates. Flirtation is often about the willingness to create contrast and to create unexpected turns in a conversation. So for example, if someone says, what do you do? If you say, international person of mystery, guess, you know what, I do this, but what I'm really passionate about is. These are all more unique and interesting ways of answering the exact same question. If you start giving answers that are unexpected, that go a little bit off script, it really helps the other person to wake up and appreciate, wow, there's an interesting human being right here with me that I could form a great connection with. Studies show that people tend to feel the most attraction when there's a balance of we have stuff in common and, ooh, that's a little bit different. To get to this space, it should be authentic. Genuinely share what your true opinion is and share it without feeling that, I don't like the same band as them, is this going to risk it and ruin everything? No, you don't see points of difference as ruining things. You don't shy away from a fun level of conflict and disagreement. Instead, you really own who you are. This screams self-esteem, and it naturally makes dates just so much more interesting. So remember, provided you say it with a smile, you can pretty much say whatever you want, and I want to give you permission today to start sharing your true opinion. This takes serious courage to not play games, but a great way to create attraction and more tension on your dates is simply to say what you'd love to have happen as a next step. This could be saying, you know, I've actually really enjoyed seeing you and I'd like to see you again. Or if you want to be more receptive, I've had a great time this evening. Whatever role feels more natural for you to take, the message is the same. It's about feeling confident enough to clearly say what you'd like to have happen next, instead of always kind of waiting and trying to sense out how the other person's feeling. This doesn't come across as needy or desperate. It comes across as self-assured and clear, and it helps the other person to read your intent and to understand how you're thinking and feeling. This also has value in creating a moment of like, tension, rather than the date feeling just like a flat line. This week, I would love you to practice sharing something that is authentic to you without fear that you've got it wrong in a conversation. And on your next date, I challenge you to tell the other person what you would love to do next. If you found this helpful, please remember to subscribe for more social attraction and confidence tips.